Last one. This is Tulsi Gabbard went on The View and absolutely eviscerated the dried out old cunts they call hosts on there. Go ahead and check this video out. It's right above. Yeah, right there.
I want to start with something that I think is also important about facts, because recently on your show here...
I was just going to get to that.
Good.
Yeah.
Helping you out.
You want me to ask you the question?
Yeah. No, look, some of you have accused me of being a traitor to my country, a Russian asset, a Trojan horse, or a useful idiot, I think was the term that you used. Which basically means that I'm naive or lack intelligence to know what's going on.
They use that.
I want to let your viewers know
they
exactly
need their
who I
mic
am.
cut.
All right.
Set the record straight. I am a patriot. I love our country. I am a strong and intelligent woman of color, and I have dedicated almost my entire adult life to protecting the safety, security, and the freedom of all Americans in this country. It was the attacks on 9/11.
We're getting a little bit far ahead of ourselves, but Franklin Graham finds you refreshing. He doesn't find me refreshing. Richard Spencer, the white nationalist leader, says he could vote for you.
Joy, this is why...
I mean, you're on
here.
Tucker Carlson at least 10 times. Why don't you go on Chris Wallace's show?
This is why I'm here, because you and other people continue to spread these innuendos that have nothing to do with who I am.
Well, Hillary Clinton started it, and then you shot back at her, boy. You called her the queen of warmongers.
You doubled down, unfortunately, you doubled down on the baseless accusations that she made that strikes at the core of who I am. I'm a soldier. Because of the attacks on 9/11, I enlisted in the military to go after and defeat and destroy the evil that visited us on that day. I've served now for over 16 years, deployed twice to the Middle East during the height of the war, where every single day I saw firsthand the terribly high human cost. It's why I ran for Congress.
We actually have the clip of Hillary Clinton, just to put this in context of what we're talking about. Let's take a look at that.
I'm not making any predictions, but I think they've got their eye on somebody who's currently in the Democratic primary and are grooming her to be the third-party candidate. She's the favorite of the Russians. They have a bunch of, sites and bots and other ways of supporting her so far. That's assuming Jill Stein will give it up, which she might not, because she's also a Russian
Everyone
asset.
I don't like is a Russian asset.
So really? I mean, this is outrageous. This is outrageous and offensive on so many levels. I've served as a member of Congress now for almost 7 years, receiving high-level national security and intelligence briefings, serving on the Foreign Affairs Committee, the Armed Services Committee, the Homeland Security Committee, working to ensure the safety and security of the people of this country. This is why I'm running for president, to continue that commitment of service.
So are you surprised, though, that when people see bots and things and all the things that we've sort of been seeing heading you away, that people have these questions? Because she's not the only one. Hillary, I don't think, is the only one. So what she's saying is she feels they are grooming you. You're saying nobody's grooming me. I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm a soldier and a patriot.
It's offensive to me as a soldier, as an American, as a member of Congress, as a veteran, and frankly, as a woman, to be so demeaned in such a way.
But you called her the personification of rock.
So demeaned
She's a woman
in such a way. Well, I'm pointing to the fact that she has continued this legacy of being the world's police around the world, that has waged wars costing the lives of thousands of my brothers and sisters in uniform. I'm speaking out against that, and
What's your evidence to that?
to change.
Well,
Are you serious?
Let's hear it.
No,
Are you
pick up a
serious?
history book, retard.
I served in the war
Not
in
you,
Iraq.
her. You're saying that she's
exactly.
she's a
I served
warmonger. How do
in
you
the
come
war
up with
in
that?
Iraq
Yeah.
that she championed. She championed a regime change war in Libya.
Did you not believe in that war?
I believe the lies that were told to us.
Well, so did she.
Look, it is indisputable. It is indisputable to say
She was the one
anything
telling
other
the
than fact
lies.
that Hillary, let me just close this out.
Hillary.
That Hillary Clinton, throughout her career, has led with a foreign policy of interventionism and being the world's police, going and toppling dictators in other countries that has caused such destruction and loss of life. I'm against that. I'm running for president to change that. Rather than actually debate me on the issues, she and others are resorting to these smear tactic campaigns, seeking to undermine me, smear my character, and sending a message to anyone who dissents: toe the line, or you too will be smeared.
Yeah, so that video is from 2020 when she was running for president in the Democratic nomination. She's since left the Democratic Party. I think she's independent now. She might be a Republican. That was just, they brought her on there to assassinate her character. That's what that was. Just egregious character assassination. And that's what The View essentially does. They asked, why won't you go on Chris Wallace? Because Chris Wallace won't have her because she doesn't parrot regime talking points. Now, she was a favorite. She was very, very popular for a while. She was almost like a Ron Paul type figure in the Democratic Party. Until she criticized the military industrial complex and she went after Kamala Harris. Then all of a sudden she became a Russian asset. They liked her. They had no reason not to. She's intelligent. She's a veteran, woman of color, good looking guy. I mean, everything. She had everything going for her. And they turned their back on her because she didn't toe the line, because the Democrats and the woke movement are a cult. And if you don't check every single box, you're out of the cult. And what did I say? You can tell the difference between a religion and a cult based on how it treats the people that leave it. Tulsi Gabbard's name amongst liberals is dirt. I mean, literally, you're talking Hitler, then Trump, then right above them, Tulsi Gabbard. If you ask liberals how they feel about certain people, they hate her because they are in a cult. And this is why I think she would be the perfect VP for Donald Trump, because she's going to attract some people that are maybe a little hesitant. And I don't think it's Doug Burgum from North Dakota. It's boring. May actually be what he needs. She's well-spoken. She's a woman of color. She has been in the Democratic Party, and she knows how to use their language because she's operated in that realm for so long. She's a veteran. She's good-looking. She's well-spoken. Maybe it's the odds are still declining. I saw her Vegas odds were like 4%. I think, and she's already said she'd accept it. I think she's the best choice he could possibly have to balance out that ticket. I think the two of them together is going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you can actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.